Hi there, Scary Gary. Glad you guys came back. Well, it's 1st of February, and I don't know about you, but I don't think the groundhog even came out of his hole to see his shadow. Well, we're leaving southern Montana, and we're going up to the northern edge of Montana, and we're going to be talking about the Lewis and Clark RV Park. Now, I chose this park specifically because it was 34 miles from the Canadian border, and wanted to have some time to basically get our paperwork filled out, and made sure we scheduled a time to go across the border. In addition, it is about 70 some odd miles from Glacier National Park too, which, here we go again, it's kind of like a broken record from last time. I'm staying in these campgrounds. Oh my gosh, I'd like to go there, but we're on our trip to Alaska. Now, one thing that was very unique about this campground was it was kind of laid out in little circles, and I was kind of like, what's going on with this and things like this, and I was a little concerned about the length that we were going to get. And the owner of the place, who was very, very friendly, informed me that it used to be an old drive-in. It was the North Star Drive-In. It was built in the 1950s, and it's closed sometime either late 70s, early 80s. There's an aerial photo showing when the screen was down in the field. You can kind of see the outline of the old drive-in. But that's why they kind of laid it out this way. There was a total of 61 sites on it, which 19 of them were 30-50 amp full hookups. There were 25 of them which were 30 amp full hookups, and then there was 17 of them that was just 30 amp water only. We got one of the full hookup 30-50 amps, and again, when I looked at the map, I was a little concerned about if I'm going to have room to pull my camper in, because you're kind of basically pulling in almost like parallel parking every spot, or pulling in, and I'm going to be able to pull out. Now, we stated we're going to do some laundry, and the laundry's up there by the office. So she gave us virtually the biggest spot in the place, which it wasn't, we're talking, this is late in the season, and there wasn't that many people there. But she gave us one of the larger spots, and you can see from this photo, I was parked kind of at the back end where the hookups are at, and you can see the other hookup. It's almost like you could put 2 of my units in this. And this, granted, this was one of the bigger units, but still, I don't see that you're not going to have much problem getting in spots and everything. Besides that, it was very nice. Wi-Fi, which helped out immensely when I was trying to do the Arrive Canada and everything. Propane to sell, very clean bathrooms. They had a little store, very essentials. Well, toiletries, essentials, but you are very close to Shelby, Montana, is where this is at, which Shelby's only got a population a little over 3,000, but it did have a grocery store and gas stations and things like this. So it was very close to go in there, which I went in there the morning before we left, filled up with gas. It was pretty economical too. We paid $38. The price that they posted on their website for 23 is $43, which everything's going up. So it's understandable. Very nice campground. I have to say, I would stay there again. Very friendly people, very easy in and out. It was close to the freeway, but not that close is one of my criterias. So if you're in Shelby, Montana, it's a good place to stop. And especially with nowadays, with what it takes to get across the border and everything, it's kind of nice to be close to the border, making sure you have all your ducks in a row before you go over there. So I hope this has been informative, and I sure hope to see you next time.
If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up.
Turn on your post notifications.
Put the comments down below.
Subscribe to make me happy.
Right!